So, National Archives, Trump took classified items to Mar-a-Lago. I mean, just right off the top, I'm like, okay, so we had to listen to her emails for how many years? And here he is doing the same thing. Superficially, that was my my initial reaction when I read this. I'm like, but yes, of course he was. Like, all of these guys do the same thing and point fingers at each other, right? Classified information was found in the 15 boxes of White House records that were stored at former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence. The National Archives and Records Administration said Friday in a letter that confirmed the matter has been sent to the Justice Department. The letter from the agency follows numerous reports around Trump's handling of sensitive and even classified information during his time as president and after he left the White House. The revelation could also, I know it's really funny, the revelation could also interest federal investigators responsible for policing the handling of government secrets through the Justice Department, and FBI have not indicated that they will pursue it. Federal laws bar the removal of classified documents to unauthorized locations, though it is possible that Trump could try to argue that as president, he was the ultimate declassification authority. Okay, so let's just stop there for a second, because that's exactly what he's going to argue, right? This, like, he's the all-powerful authority and gets to decide whatever happens to what, right? Like, I could already hear this. No matter the legal risk, it exposes him to charges of hypocrisy, given his relentless attacks during the 2016 presidential campaign on Democratic opponent Hillary Clinton for her use of a private email server as Secretary of State. The FBI investigated, but ultimately did not recommend charges. Trump recently denied reports about his administration's tenuous relationship with the National Archives, and his lawyers said that they are continuing to search for additional presidential records that belong to the National Archives. Anyway, wow, right? Like, I mean, it's just so on brand that this is happening, right? So, I mean, listen, my opinion is this. I don't think Hillary Clinton should have been doing what she was doing. I thought that was bad, and she should have, faced some repercussions for that. I also don't think it's good that Trump did what he just did. Like, but again, the rank hypocrisy that you see, within the two different parties, right? They're so entrenched in my side does something, it's fine. If your side does the same thing, oh, hell no, that's bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously hypocritical. I mean, the new, I don't know if you saw the reactions to this Durham report. It's just so funny. All the Republicans are like, oh, if they can spy on a president, they could spy on anyone. It's like, well, where in the fuck have you been for the last 20 years, dude? Like, yeah. But and then on to top it off, actually, what was so funny to me is apparently Durham released that report 5 days after like the statute of limitations expired, and everyone's praising this guy. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. It seems like you guys are just sort of have the wool pulled over your eyes. But yeah, it is. I mean, Trump is just such a bull in a china shop to me that I feel like dishonest. I mean, like, but part of me is almost thinking like, did he just do this like accidentally because he's so dumb and doesn't like have the right people advising him? I mean, I almost think it's possible he did that because like I don't even know what my take is. Like I can't even imagine Trump now being like even interested in like national security stuff. Like, I know, like he's just like so bored by it, and he's just like, I don't get like
Robbie. I don't think he was ever interested in national security stuff.
So, I mean, I want to say it wasn't malicious that he took all these files, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, Rudy Giuliani claims he is sitting on like a stash of like Hillary leaks that is still going to like destroy her.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't believe anything these people say.
I don't either.
But again, like Trump, is Trump going to get in trouble for any of this stuff? I mean,
probably not.
I'm not a hopeful he is, but it would be funny if this is what took him down. If he just accidentally, took home a folder of some classified docs.
Yeah, it's so funny. I mean, it didn't take Hillary down. It won't take Trump down. But I just think it's just phenomenal. Like, it's just a phenomenal example of how hypocritical almost all of our elected officials are, right? They will go to the mat to defend their team if their team does the same thing, and then the other guy does it and all help. But like, it's just, and the American public isn't buying this stuff anymore. I think this kind of behavior is what's driving so much of the anger out there that's getting rooted into populist movements. It's because they're tired of the hypocrisy, the lies, the corruption, and both parties are like whole hog involved in all of it. Like, that's just how it is. So
thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in to Status Coup's daily live stream Monday through Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time and Fridays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time.